Hi friends, welcome back to Sanskrit View. In this video, I will explain you the difference between a manual data validation and a dynamic data validation. And also that a dynamic data validation is not going to be done using a name range or even offset concept. No, it's gonna refer its data validation list completely based on its column name or a field header. Okay, so without any delay, let's get started. In this video I will use this file as an example where it has a form and a inputs tab which is going to carry all the data validation list for me. Okay, and also you could see all the titles, all the headings which I mentioned here for my list is as same as the data entry screen. Okay, so this will actually help us in creating a dynamic data list for us. Okay, so first of all, what is data validation? Data validation is a process where we are just restricting the user to type in or key in the required information beyond its requirement or expectation. Okay, so say example, if this particular cell require only the text information, we can define that using data validation. And in the same way, if we want this particular cell needs to be used only for a date related information, yes, we can restrict using data validation process. Okay, so usually how we will create a data validation manually. Okay, so usually we'll go to data and we'll select on the data validation, and we will make it as a list, or we can make it as whole number or whatever based on a requirement. So I'm going to create a list here. I'm just going to select actually the job location based on the header we got in the form. And if I click OK, it will bring in me the data validation where say example, if user tries to type something else, it will say some error saying that this cell has some data restriction where you can't type more than the required information. Okay, so this is the way we usually do our manual data validation. Now I'll explain you on how to make this more dynamic, where this particular data validation will be defined based on this particular header. Okay, so this is a formula which I'm gonna use to create my dynamic data validation. Okay, so before getting into the explanation of this particular formula, let me apply this concept here in job title. Let me copy paste completely my formula here, and let's apply this to our data validation. So it's going to be as same as the manual process. Select data validation values and select list, paste your formula here. Okay, and click on OK. So now we'll be having a drop down here with the list of job title. Okay, so instead of doing a new name range or new offset sort of formula, you can just copy and paste this as validation, which will actually create your new data validation completely based on this particular heading called grade. If I just select my drop down, here you can see my drop down has been completely changed based on the header here. So in the same way, let me copy paste this, paste this to the particular, the next cell. Make sure you select validation while doing a paste special and hit on OK. Now you can see you have got your full-time, part-time, contract or temporary. And also say example, if I change this particular heading to city, it will give me a city value. And also in the same way, if I change this to status, then this will give me the status list. So in this way we can achieve a dynamic data validation. Now I will explain you clearly on how this formula works. So before getting directly into this formula, I would like to inform you that this is an intermediate level of formula, which will be little hard to understand for beginners. For them, I would like to advise to know what is indirect, what is index match, and finally what is cell. So if you get some knowledge on this, this will be the understanding for you will be very much easier. This will be your output from this particular formula. I just thought of having this in place now before explaining this particular formula. So the components which I have used within this indirect formula is index, cell, right. Okay, so what actually index do is the index will search my header within this range. So within 1:1 my index formula will search and give me an output saying that yes, it's there or not. Okay, in turn this particular cell, no, the cell, the next formula which I mentioned here, cell, it will change that particular value to an address, and it will say that this is gonna be our address. This will be my first part of my output. Okay, so this will give me A2. Okay, your particular header is there in the A2 cell. Yes, you have find it out. Okay, next I have to expand this range, right, till a certain amount or a static value, where I can define my list of inputs which I needs to be data validated. So for that I'm just doing a write formula here, so which will again take this a is to 1, and I'm just adding some 3 zeros to it, no, so which will automatically expand my range from a2 to 8000. Okay, and in turn this indirect formula will fetch the values for me. So indirect formula will use an address as its input, and it will give the value as an output for us. I mean, what's the exact value there in the cell as an output for us. So using this concept, we have defined this particular dynamic data validation. Hope now it will be useful for you. You can contact me for this Excel file through the email address which I have mentioned in the description. And again, if you like this video, please share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. And yeah, thank you and have a nice day.